Guys, Riva X. We've been looking at getting this near side grip. Okay, we looked obviously in earlier weeks how the number one grip was the far arm. Then we looked at the collar. Okay, this time I'll be trying to pass my guard. He makes grips. This is an easy grip to get because for him to pass, he will make grips. So you make this cross collar grip, pull it off, just put it in my hip. Second grip is the ankle, and then I put in the De La Riva hook. And now from this position, if I stay flat on my back, and again I use my distance maker, the reason this would be the weaker of the three grips is Carl can easily just stuff my foot, step over, back. So the second I get to De La Riva with this grip, I immediately need to get his hands on the mat, otherwise he's going to be stuffing that. So again, nothing's changed too much, pushing the thigh, make the transition to sit up guard, and then we dip and shaft to get his hands on the mat. So once I have this dip and shaft, now let's look at the Kazushi, the off balance. Carl wants to put his right foot on the mat. Okay? So from that position, just take it back a step. Anytime I feel the weight coming on this, I can do two pressures. I can take my right foot off his thigh and put in a reverse De La Riva hook. And now I just elevate him. Okay? He has to put his hands back on the mat again. Okay? So again, once I get his hands back on the mat, that foot's going to come back into the thigh. I'm pushing on it. Anytime I feel Carl trying to put his foot on the mat, that just becomes a reverse De La Riva. And I just elevate him. And then put my foot back. Just jump up one more time. He's going to catch on. The best way to get Carl's right foot on the mat is drop his knee to the mat. Okay? Now when he makes that transition, I let him put his foot on the mat. Use my foot on the slide to bridge on my left shoulder, and I thread in De La Riva X, and then we just sit up. Okay, we just take it from there, and then we look at the sweep in the next move. So I think the important part is the Kazushi, the off balance. I think that's what a lot of people don't play enough when they're playing the De La Riva guard. They just put in the control methods and then look for the sweep. So we always want to be thinking about the off balance. So when I make that cross grip on the near side, that's the first grip. Second grip's the ankle, and I pull that into my hip. I want this going across the body. Put in the De La Riva hook, but again, if I stay flat on my back, he's just going to stuff that and step over. So the second I end up here with those grips, there's my distance maker. I push, and then I dip and shelf and get his hands on the mat. Now let's look at the off balance. Carl wants, Carl's right foot's off the mat. He wants to put the sole of the foot back on again. I can slow that down by taking my foot off the far thigh and putting in a reverse De La Riva hook. And then I just elevate him. Okay? He will want then to put his foot back down again. So play with that, then it's back to here again. He does that again, I just lift him up, and then I put him back down again. Now he'll just jump up again. He'll catch on. The easiest way to get this foot back on the mat is to drop the combat piece. Then when he puts the foot on the mat, I just thread in De La Riva X, which I wanted all along. Sit up, we're ready for the sweep. Okay? Let's play with that.